Alright guys, you guys have been asking me how to unroot your EVO. Well, today I'm going to show you how. As you can see, got my rooted EVO. Cyan theme, dragons, 5 rows, all that. It's not stock. Please forgive the shaky camera. I'm doing this on a hand cam, as you can tell. Clear cyan icons, widgets, all that. Alright, well, we're going to start off first by putting the necessary files on your disk, on your SD card to tell you the truth, which, if you can see here, they are going to be a PC36 image and the Unrevoked Forever S-On tool. You need both of these on here because otherwise you're not going to be able to unroot. You're just going to have an S off and you're not going to have a true unroot. Alright, first things first. I have these files up on my Dropbox. I will post links to them as soon as I'm done. But this one, you are going to rename it. Just all you're going to do is take off the numbers and the first underscore right before PC36 IMG. Hit enter. And you're done. That's it. Now for the next step. We are going to reboot into recovery. You can tell I have the reboot options here. Takes a little bit. Alright, once again, like I said, now what you're going to do is go down to flash zip from SD card, and you are going to flash the Unrevoked Forever S-On zip. Confirm it again. Now I'm using Amon Ra 1.8. Some of you may be using a newer version, or maybe using the same version I am, or even Clockwork. I prefer this one over anyone else. But after flashing that, it should say complete. If that is if it actually worked, I should say, you're going to power off, and you are going to then after that boot into your bootloader. You boot into bootloader by basically holding your volume down and your power button at the same time. You're going to come up to the 3 skating androids, and as you can see, it says S-On. Sorry, trying to get a little focus there. Maybe I can zoom in on it a little bit. S-On. That means that the security is set up, and since I have the PC36 image already on the SD card, it's already trying to read it. So from here on out, you just let it load up, and when it says do you want to update or flash the PC image, then you hit up for yes, if I'm not mistaken, and let it load up. That will unroot your EVO. As you can see, it's already started. It's already stopped loading up the PC image. Alright, so from here on out, all you got to do is hit up on the volume key. It starts updating, unzipping, and updating the entire thing as soon as it's done, and I'll show you exactly what it looks like and what it says, and show you it goes back to stock from there. And that's it for unrooting your EVO. Alright guys, as you can see, it's finishing up right now. There you go. It's going to ask you, you want to reboot your device. And hit volume up for yes. You are officially unrooted. EVO 4G splash screen. Finish loading up the WiMAX keys and radios. And there you have it. Now, if you're going to be taking it in for any repairs, anything like that, and you do this, be sure to clear the files on your SD card. If you do not, they will know you were rooted. So anything that has to do with root and Android, clockwork mod recovery, wireless tether, all that needs to be pulled off of the SD card. Anytime you load up a new custom ROM after that, it'll just put any files that you need to on there. You can even format it and back it all up to your computer and let it boot up on its own, but looks kind of suspicious with no pictures or anything like that. So any pictures of music, just put it back on there. It takes a little bit to boot on the first initial because of the fact that it's coming like if it was from factory, but after that it'll come up to the same screen as when you first turned on your EVO for the very first time. As you can see, it's coming up right now. Because I'm plugged in right now. There you go. Back to factory. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Next one coming up is going to be how to root your EVO for all of those asking also. I will be using the unrevoked method because it is the easiest method to use with a 64-bit system, which just about everyone owns nowadays as long as you have Windows Vista or Windows 7. So coming up, and just stay tuned.